Welcome back. You're watching RT International. Now, Russia has issued an international arrest warrant for former oil tycoon Mikhail Khodorkovsky. RT's Tentera Turki has the details.
So actually, it's a suspected conspiracy to murder 2 or even more people, and in Russia that means a life sentence. So quite a serious charge indeed. And let's put this into context, shall we? So this case has been going back since the late 90s, and it stems from the murder of Vladimir Pekunov, and he was a mayor of a Siberian city here in Russia. And actually, he was murdered on the 26th of June, 1998. So basically, 5 people have been charged with that, and out of those 5, one was a co-owner of the oil company, and one was head of security. But what they didn't find out, and what they couldn't do, was find out who actually issued the killings. So basically, he was asked to come here to give evidence, to talk, to be questioned about this issue, you know, who was the person who issued these killings, and he refused. So he hasn't turned up, and basically that's why the international arrest warrant has been issued. Now, if we go into his character, in 2003 he was arrested on tax evasion, fraud, embezzling, money laundering, and he served 10 years in prison. And during that time, he became a political critic. He criticised the Kremlin a lot, and he was very well known for that. So, in fact, the situation that we're in now is that he's living in Switzerland. He said he's got no intention of answering these questions, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens next.
And a lawyer association in Turkey has filed a criminal complaint against the government, and that's after a German TV channel aired a documentary showing an alleged ISIL slave trade office in Turkey. We spoke to one of the lawyers.
We decided to file a complaint after the allegations made on German ARD TV, which they shared on social media. They alleged that Yazidi people were traded by ISIS in a slave market here in Gaziantep. The prosecution must investigate this. If there's evidence and suspects, they must be caught and tried. If there's neglect of duty on the side of the security forces or intelligence, they must be punished.
The documentary follows a Yazidi man buying slaves back from ISIL and returning them to their family. The man contacts the terror group on the internet, negotiates a price, and then travels to Turkey to complete the deal. Now, he hands over money at the alleged ISIL slave trade office in the city of Gaziantep, near the Syrian border. The city also caught the attention of Turkish MPs who are asking how ISIL fighters can move freely and operate openly there.
During our observations here, we have shared with the Turkish public that ISIL was moving freely in Gaziantep and that the city has become a support line for them. The presence of thugs coming from all over the world who are able to cross there from here and vice versa, and having the courage to tell the Turkish soldiers that they want to join ISIL, means that they have hundreds of contacts here. We reiterate our calls to the authorities that measures have to be taken. In their subconsciousness, the authorities still do not regard ISIL as a terrorist organization and their members as terrorists.